Hello everybody and welcome to Off the Bat. Now for this video we're going to be doing something a bit different in OOTP, and we're going to do a career sim or a resim for Babe Ruth. Now what we're going to do is, as you can see, we have Babe Ruth. You see he has no stats so far in his career, 19 years old, and we're going to just put him into the league right now, and we're going to see how his career would have went if he were in the current MLB according to this simulation. Now, as you can see, he was drafted 3rd overall. He was the 82nd pick in the 3rd round, and that was from the Texas Rangers. But then they released him, and now he's a free agent. So hopefully he could sign with a new team soon, and we're going to see how his career progresses. You can see here I am controlling the Boston Red Sox because I figured why not. It's the first team that Babe Ruth played for. Obviously, he played for the Red Sox early in his career and then moved on to the Yankees after being traded. But whatever team he ends up signing with, I'm going to change control that team. Now, as you can see here in Manager's Office, I went to Manager Options and I made everything automatic. So I'm not controlling anything here for the Red Sox. I have my assistant GM doing everything, and my bench coach for the trades and signings. So this is just a career simulation. I'm not controlling anything, and I'll see you back when Babe Ruth is signed. And here we go. I just started controlling the Texas Rangers. Now I'm not actually controlling, as I said earlier, but I'm going to look over the Texas Rangers because Babe Ruth was officially signed by one of their minor league teams. It's going to be the Down Eastwood Ducks, their A-plus team. And you see he's the best overall on that roster, so hopefully he could go to Double-A soon. It's actually recommending that we call him up, but obviously I don't control that. Look at that. He's a relieving pitcher right now with 3 stars, 3.5-star potential. Yeah, I didn't do anything there. He started off as a starter, but I guess they changed him to a reliever here. So we're just going to see how his career plays out. All right, so it is now Tuesday, August 18th, 2020, and we got some good news and some bad news. So the good news is that after just a month of playing in the minors on the Down East Wood Ducks, their A-plus team, Babe Ruth was called up straight to the active roster, but unfortunately he was injured, so now you could find him on the injured list right here, and it looks like he's going to be out for 10 to 11 months. So that's a big blow right there for Babe Ruth. He's 3 stars with 3.5-star potential. As you can see in the majors, he didn't pitch very much. You see he played 2 games in the minors for each team, and then he played 1 game in the majors, and he got injured in his major league debut. So that kind of sucks that he got injured in his debut. And you could see his ERA is not great, 5.4. But we'll see. This is just the beginning of his career, and I'll let you guys know when he's back from his injuries. All right, the playoffs are supposed to start today, and the Rangers were way out of it. You see, they were 53 and 109. And if you look at the standings, they're all the way at the bottom, the worst team in the AL. And as a matter of fact, they were the worst team in the entire league. So unfortunately, Babe Ruth is on the worst team, but hopefully he can help them get better, and maybe even switch teams if he ends up being traded or signs in a few years. So yeah, we're just gonna send the playoffs, and we'll see when Babe Ruth will come back. All right, so today was opening day, and we lost 4-1 against Seattle. The Rangers did, and you can see right here, Babe Ruth is still unfortunately on the injured list, and it says that he has 3 months of injury left, which means that he's probably going to return around June or July, is my guess, late June, early July. So I'm excited and look forward to seeing Babe Ruth, really his first time playing in the majors because he's only had 1 game. All right, so it is now Friday, July 2nd, 2021. We are 39-46, so a bit better than last season's record. And as you can see here, Babe Ruth is on rehab. He is off the injured list, but he is in AAA doing rehab with the team right here. It says 26 days left, so hopefully he'll be back soon. He's only 2 stars now. He went down because of the long-term injury, but I'm sure he could build it back up because, he's Babe Ruth. All right, so a lot of unexpected things have been happening throughout Babe Ruth's very young career. After rehab, it turns out that his overall is only 2 stars with 2-star potential now. So it really took a big dip, according to our head scout. OSA also has him at 2 stars. So right now he is in the Arizona Rookie League, so he was sent down after he completed his rehab time in the AAA. So now I'm just wondering when he's going to be called up again because it's been a shaky start to his career. It is now almost September of 2021, and as you can see here, Babe Ruth is on the 40-man roster. He's not on the active roster yet, but as you can see right here, Babe Ruth is on the 40-man roster. Alright, so the 2021 season is over. We're getting ready for 2022. As you can see right here, Babe Ruth is on the active roster. So there's 39 out of the 28 players, so a lot of these guys will be called down, but hopefully he stays on and we could see him play in the majors this season. And the problems continue for Babe Ruth in his young career, as you see he is out again before the season starts. See, today's supposed to be opening day against Houston, but unfortunately, as you can see, he is out for 12 months with a torn flexor tendon. So that really sucks. And the thing is, his contract, if you look at Babe Ruth's contract, it ends this season. So he's going to be a free agent after this. And he barely played in the majors, only one game for the Rangers. So we'll see how which direction his career goes in now. And once again, we were the worst team in the league. But more importantly, let's go to rosters and transactions and see how close Babe Ruth is to going back onto the regular team. So you see, he's still 6 months out, and the season's officially over. So next year, I guess we'll see where he ends up. Alright, so right now, Babe Ruth is still with the Texas Rangers on a minimum deal. And as you can see right here, his injury proneness is fragile. And he's on he has 24 days left of rehab on the AAA team, the Nashville Sounds. So now, Babe Ruth has 1 day left of rehab. And you see his health status is okay. OSA has him at 1 star, but the head scout has him at half a star. Now, keep in mind that I took this Babe Ruth player profile straight out of the historic roster import. So, you know, it was the official OOTP Babe Ruth of 1914. So the rookie Babe Ruth. Now remember, he started at 3 stars. Now he's only half a star according to our head scout and 1 star according to OSA. So let's see if he'll gain back a few stars once he gets back into playing baseball. And this is just getting worse and worse as it goes on, as Babe Ruth was just called up to the Texas Rangers, and unfortunately, seemed like probably during practice he had a high ankle sprain, so now he's out for another 3 weeks. So we can't see him play for another 3 weeks. It kind of sucks. So I'm gonna sit until then, and we'll see what happens. All right, so Babe Ruth is finally healthy again. You see, his name is on the active roster, 1 star. He's got 80 movement, 60 stamina, which is really good for a reliever. We're going to see what happens throughout his career simulation. And I just wanted to point out in MLB that there are 2 expansion teams, the Jacksonville Maroons and the Miami Gold Sox that came, one in the NL East Division and one expansion team in the AL Central Division. Alright, so Babe Ruth just pitched his first game. You see he allowed 2 hits, 3 runs, only 1 of them earned, and got 2 walks. He pitched 0 innings. I'm not sure what that is, but basically he got released by the team. You could see he has no team right now, so I'm just going to keep simulating till I see him on a team. And I am completely stunned, but I am announcing Babe Ruth's retirement from the league. He is now retired. You see, he only played 2 seasons in the majors, barely any games actually. I think he only played 2 games in the majors. See, 1 game in 2020, 1 game in 2023. His short career he was battling injuries for his entire career. Even though it was really short. You see he was retired in 2023. It is now the end of the season. And so that's going to do it for Babe Ruth's career simulation. Obviously, he didn't turn out to be even close to the greatest player of all time. I'm sure in this world, even the most diehard MLB fans don't even know who Babe Ruth is in this world, because he basically just didn't do anything for his whole career. So that's going to do it for today's video. Please leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see some more content. We might do some more career simulations, hopefully more successful than this one. You know, if you got to this point, you know, props to you. Thank you so much for being a great supporter of the channel, and see you next time on Off the Bat.